I am using two scrap woods, 7.5 inch long and 3.5 inch wide. One is going to be painted in Crimson Waverly chalk paint. The other one is going to be painted with a nautical folk art paint. The one that is painted in nautical, I'm going to be adding these wooden cutouts, God bless America, and beside it I'm going to be adding these stars cutouts from Dollartree. And simple as that, with the tacky glue I'm going to add them, and I have a beautiful, perfect mini shelf seater for my tier tray. Today I'm going to be creating patriotic vintage decor for tier tray for less than $5 each. And as you can see, my first DIYs, it cost me less than $2 each, because the scrap wood is from my friend, and those cutouts, they came as a 24 from Amazon. I think they were for $8 and some change. I got them when I got my St. Patrick's Day decor. And the stars are from Dollartree. And simple as that, adding a tacky glue, I add them to my shelf seater. Now I'm gonna be adding a white DIY antique wax so I can seal it and give it more rustic vintage look to my colors. And we're gonna move to my crimson shelf seater scrap wood as well. I have also made 4 loops of this twine bow on top of my God Bless America cutout, and that's it for this cute mini DIY. For the other shelf seater, I'm going to be using these beautiful, cute children. One is singing the Star Spangled Banner, and the other one, the girl, is making the American flag. What a beautiful vintage look. I really love those beautiful kids cutouts. If you haven't seen my St. Patrick's Day DIYs, I use kids like those too, and I am in love with this beautiful vintage look. It's just perfect. For the boy, I just added the twine and I just glue it on the back, and I put it on top of the shelf seater, and then on the bottom I'm just gonna add the girl. I think it looks super perfect with the background of this color. I just love how it all came out, and it's gonna be perfect for my tier tray. Also, for extra embellishment, I'm gonna be adding those mini cutouts from Dollartree. First I thought I'm gonna be adding just those 2 stars, but then I changed my mind. Next to the boy who's singing the song, I'm just adding music notes, and beside the girl I just added a star. I didn't paint them because they're like a natural wood color and it matched perfect with my kids. And I just love this beautiful vintage shelf seater. Let me know, what do you think? Also, I made just a simple bow for the head of the girl, because those are like cutouts for banners. And just to cover the hole, I just made a cute little bow, and that's it for this DIY. I also added a white DIY wax to seal it and to give that extra vintage look to it. I just go with the brush, and even if I go heavier, doesn't matter. Later on with a towel, I'm just gonna rub it off, and that's it. Really love these beautiful colors, patriotic colors. It just matched perfect. It is that time of the month again, 5 under 5 challenge, and this month theme is red, white and blue, hosted by my darling friends Emily, Farm Charm Chic, Missi, Crafty Cove DIY, and this month the guest host is Marla from the Chic Show. All these beautiful talented ladies are linked in my description box. Also the amazing playlist with so many talented creators. Please show them lots of love. I'm going to be using this galvanized bottle that I got from Hobby Lobby, 75% clearance. I bought it for $3 and some change. After I remove the tags, I'm gonna remove the design that it's in front of the bottle. I'm gonna be using a nail polish remover because it's gonna be super easy to do that. And I just grab a Q-tip and I went over the design. I know it's hard for you to see because it's so bright, but it's like a white decor up front on that bottle, and I'm just going over just to remove that. It's not going to be noticeable even if we left it, but I just wanted to have that nice smooth surface before I paint it out. Now when it's nice and clean, I give it a one good coat of a chalk paint and I let it dry. And now I'm gonna try to add some lines on the bottom. First I added the wider tape, and then we're gonna add those thin stripes of tapes because we like to have 2 stripes on the bottom with the white color before we add another layer of color, if that makes sense. The thicker tape that I add on the bottom was just to add that thinner tape on top and make it straight, if that makes sense. After that, I'm gonna remove the thicker tape and I'm gonna add another thin layer of the tape and then another. So I'm adding 3 layers of those thin tapes, and then in the middle I just remove the thinner tape, as you can see. And now I'm just gonna cover them with this crimson paint, going with the brush around. So we're gonna have, with those 2 lanes, 2 white lanes on the bottom. Now after I cover the whole bottle with it, I'm gonna remove the tapes. I had some little bit of bleed through, but not a problem. Doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna sand the bottle anyway. But with the thin brush, I just went over where was the bleed through and I just cover it all, and it doesn't look at all like we had a bleed through. It came out just perfect. I think I didn't put the tape good, so that's why I had the bleed through. I was in a hurry, but after all it came out super cute. Now I just grab a grit of 100, I believe, and I'm just gonna sand it out so we can have that rustic, worn out vintage look peeking through. And first I'm going on the edges, then I'm gonna go all over this bottle on top and on the side so we can have more rustic and more vintage look. Now we're gonna be adding some embellishment to my bottle. I'm gonna be using those stars cutouts also, and I'm gonna paint one with nautical paint, folk art paint, and the other one with white. We're gonna be using 2 of them. After I paint them, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna add them, and before that I'm gonna add white DIY wax for my bottle before I glue the stars. And super cute and beautiful look. I really love how it came out with all that distressing and the stripes on the bottom. And now with the stars, I'm gonna be gluing them, one on top, the other one on the bottom. To decorate it, I added some berries from Dollartree, red, white, and blue. It just perfect for this theme, and I love how they look. I just added a couple of peaks from it, not all the branches. Also, I'm gonna be adding the nautical rope with the twine going around the neck, just a couple of layers, make a simple bow, and super cute, beautiful, vintage, patriotic look. Let me know, what do you think? For the next DIY, we're gonna make a shelf cedar with this galvanized star from Dollartree and this outdoor star also from Dollartree. All I did is I just removed the wire, and it was so easy. I thought I'm gonna need to cut it out, but look how easy it came out. I didn't need any cutter with it. This star perfect match with the other star, but there is some little bit of gap between them. So to cover the gaps, I'm gonna be adding 3 layers of this nautical twine rope around the edges of the star, and that's how you're not gonna have any gaps between those 2 stars. So for $2.50, we're gonna have a high-end look for our home decor tier tray. Now that I got the look that I like, I'm adding a crazy glue from Dollar Tree, and also I'm going to be adding a hot glue for faster gluing around the edges, and you don't want to mix those 2 glues together, so I'm just going with the hot glue around the edges. And super simple but very cute patriotic DIY. To make it more rustic, I'm gonna be adding antique wax just a little bit. Before that, I added a lighter just to get rid of all extensions from the twine. And we're gonna have a nice vintage look to it. As I mentioned, I'm just dabbing a little bit of the antique wax from Waverly so I can get the vintage look. And with a sponge brush, I'm just going over. And on the side, where is the galvanized star at? Just to have that worn out outdoor look. And now with a towel, I'm just wiping it off. Doesn't need to be perfect. And here how it came out. Ceramic mini tag from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be adding this fabric that I purchased from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and it's just a perfect fabric that I have the whole map of the world. And I'm just gonna measure it with a pencil on the bottom of the fabric before I cut it off, and I'm just gonna decoupage it on top of my tag. I'm making a dot where the hole is for the tag, and now with my hole puncher, I'm just making a hole. And now we can add it on top of our tag. I am simply applying a Mod Podge, and I'm gonna be adding the fabric on top of it. To make it more nice and smoother, I'm using my brayer, and also with the scissors, I'm just going over the edges and cutting the extra fabric that is sticking out of my tag. For extra embellishment, I'm gonna be adding this Bold Eagle USA, and with the twine, I'm just going around the hole, and simple as that, we have a beautiful decor for my tier tray. I really love how all this map behind, and with this eagle match just perfect. To make it more rustic and vintage, of course, I'm gonna be distressing it with the antique wax. First, I'm going around the edges and get that beautiful vintage look to it. And then with the leftover, I'm gonna go all over the fabric on my tag. Also, part of this DIY is these treat bags. I like the colors, the navy with the cream. I'm just gonna fill it out with some paper inside just to make it look like it's a bag. It's like a military bag. And I'm just gonna add some embellishment up front, and we're gonna have a super cute mini look for my tier tray. I'm gonna be making a simple bow with this red ribbon so we can have that beautiful red, white, and blue stripes. And now I'm also gonna be adding the American flag, this wooden cutout that it came out with the set from my other DIYs. Such a beautiful vintage looks, and I'm just gonna add the flag in front of this bag, and super cute mini for my patriotic look today. I just made a two simple loop bow, and now to cover the twine in the middle, I just cut off the smaller part of the fabric from this ribbon, and I just glue it in the middle so it's not gonna be noticeable that there is a twine in the middle and it's the same color as my bow. And I'm gonna glue it on top of my bag, and that's it. Super cute, simple, but beautiful vintage look. I'm gonna be using this shadow box from Dollartree, and I just love how the frame are so rustic and worn out. All I did is I just removed the inside part of it. It was just a simple Nomi paper, and now I'm gonna cover the back with this blue and white stripe fabric. I got this on clearance from Hobby Lobby also for like $2-3. I just cut off just enough to cover my whole plank with it. I'm adding a hot glue around the edges to add the fabric. I'm also gluing the back of the frame to make it nice and sturdy. Super simple and easy DIY, but it's gonna look super cute. This is what I got. I love this frame. I didn't need to add any paint to it. It was hard to choose which of those cutouts to add it inside of my shadow box, but I decided to go with the blue truck. Beautiful patriotic look. I'm just gonna glue it, and that's it. Not even 5-minute DIY, and look how beautiful it looks. And for my bonus DIY today, I made these beautiful red, white, and blue teddy bear candles. On the bottom, I'm just showing you how I add them to the mold. I had a video making all these bears, so I just show you how I made them. I just melted some Dollartree candles and turned them into these beautiful teddy bear candles. I just really love how they came out. And here is the final reveal. And before I let you go, thank you so much for stopping by and taking time of your busy day to spend with me watching my video, giving me the best comments always. I really love you all. And don't forget to check out the amazing playlist with so many talented creators. And until next time, my darlings, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy from me to you. Blessings. Bye-bye.